Hello everyone, VJ's832 back again with another review. I'm excited about this one. This is the Emerald Edition Tally Ho from Jackson Robinson. His third Tally Ho branded deck. He's got a fourth that was just on Kickstarter not too long ago. And it was, again, well funded. Sold out very quickly. Much like this one, I'm not sure if the Scarlet was as rare. But this one, and the Black Diamond he just did, there was only 700 decks and 200 gilded edition decks. So that's pretty rare. It's pretty limited. And almost immediately sold out. Values skyrocketing. So it's a good investment. That's why I got a silver edition. And actually I saw one of these. I'm pretty sure it was just standard one on Cards.NET for like 80 euros. So ridiculous. You can imagine how much the silver one's going to be worth. Anyway, the original one was a blue one, a little more simple, standard looking, but still completely custom, beautiful, and elegant. The last one he did, and I think that one was even on his website, through his website. The last one he did was on Kickstarter, was the Scarlet Edition. He did that one in honor of his, I believe it was his youngest daughter, who was named Scarlet. Hence the name. And this one is made in honor of his oldest daughter, Claire. The name comes from the fact that her birthstone is the emerald, which I believe happens to be my sister's birthstone as well. So it's nice of him to do this for his daughters and kind of a tribute to his daughters. Hopefully he has no more kids because it's hurting my wallet, all these decks he keeps releasing. Anyways. Let's get on with it. The front of the box says Emerald Edition, King's Wild Project on top. Tally Ho, playing cards number 13. Beautiful silver foil and embossing. There's also a purple, some purple details that are also embossed. Look at that a bit better in a minute. The tuck case apparently has a premium synthetic soft touch tuck stock, whatever that exactly means. But that's what it was described as. On the side, it says United States Playing Card Company. The other side, designed by Jackson Robinson. And you'll see right here, I'll try to get a close-up, there's beautiful details in purple, and that is actually embossed. You can see it maybe a little bit better on here. You can see, oh, it's too tiny. It is embossed, it's nice purple details. But anyways, top, you can actually see that right here, the embossing. And the foil is not embossed, but the black, or purple I should say, is. And top says King's Wild Project. The bottom has the King's Wild logo and foil. Says it's designed by Jackson Robinson, distributed by King's Wild Project, made in USA. And there is some USB-C info. The back, you see the back design, which is very elegant, extravagant. You can see how beautifully embossed and detailed it is. The purple elements are embossed. The foil, silver foil seems to have some embossing. It just looks very nice. The seal has a number 13 on there. It says Emerald Tally Ho 506 out of 700. The other one, which I put away, is the silver edition, and it's out of 200. I think it's 73. Excuse me, just have to have a drink. So, it's pretty nice. And actually, there was a bit of a mix-up, an error. The gilded edition decks that they ended up producing, USB-C ended up producing, ended up having the same tuck case. So it's really hard to distinguish. The only difference is the seal. However, they were supposed to have a different tuck case, which Jackson Robinson had produced. Again, in a quantity of 200, I guess. And he was selling those first dibs to backers, and they sold out again very fast. And to me, it just seems kind of ridiculous. I mean, they're already produced, they're in the wrong tuck case. It hurts it a little bit, but at the same time, now he's got 400 gilded decks instead of 200, even at the different tuck cases. I don't know. Somebody wants to jump all over them and have, one of this, one of that, whatever, by all means, but you're an idiot, because it's the same thing, just a different tuck case. And I'm tired of tuck swaps. But anyways, enough ranting. I apologize. The flap, you got tally hole, copyright information, trademark information. And here we got a number and a 13. Again, nicely embossed. Very nice. And then, the inside has this nice, beautiful detail. And at the bottom, it's got a 5/19/2009, which would obviously be the birth date of his daughter Claire, which is May. Which, yes, it's the same as my sister is May. Anyways, let's move on. Back design, very beautiful. I like it. It's very similar to the last one, the Scarlet one. However, there are a lot of subtle, minor differences. Not to mention the color and everything. It looks very beautiful. Inside, you do get a Gaff card. It's a duplicate King of Hearts, except that it has a reveal on his dagger, a Three of Clubs. So that's nice to have. You also get a double backer. As you can see, it wasn't centered too properly or cut too properly, which is USPC's fault all the way. But it's very nice. The backs and the faces have two different types of green metallic ink and purple metallic ink, so it's very nice. Jokers, you see kind of an ode to a classic tally-ho Joker. It's a guy on a horse. Tally-ho! And it says Joker with a star in the corners in black. And he's got like a French horn or a bugle, whatever that is. He's playing it. The other one's the same thing, except the Joker in the corner is in green. Metallic green at that. The Ace of Spades, nice. Looks a lot like the traditional one. Says 2015 Emerald, number 13. Tally-ho on top, and then King's Wild Project, designed by Jackson Robinson on the bottom. And again, you get that instrument on there, the French horn, whatever, and some horseshoes. Interesting, the index has such a small pip in comparison to the size of the letter, but whatever. It's still nice. Court cards, I'm not going to show you a few. Completely custom, you see all the beautiful metallic inks. Nice pips and everything. Hearts and Diamonds have green pips, as you saw already. And it is very beautiful. Very elegant. Lots of, excuse me, a burp. Lots of green. Number cards, and nice custom pips. As usual, tons of spacing between the pips, which is a little bit extreme, but it's still nice. And that's that. Excuse me. Of course, printed by USPC. These cards actually have a traditional cut to them, which a lot of people prefer for handling purposes. They make Pharaoh Shuffles and other moves a lot better. What else do I have here for information? Embossed Finis, which is basically an Urquhart Finis. And no idea exactly what the stock is, other than it's traditionally cut. It's got the metallic inks on there. Seems to handle very nice. As far as the back design is concerned, I love it. It's very nice, very beautiful. I like the color. I like all these little beautiful details you see within there. I'm going to say, aside from being off-centered a little bit, I'll say 4 3/4, 5 out of 5. Very nice. As far as the faces are concerned, they're also equally nice. Very well done. I like the court cards and everything. And again, I don't think there's major differences from the last one, aside from the colors, of course, but it's still very nice. And I will say, and I don't even know what I rated the last one at, but I'm going to say, you know, again, 4 3/4, maybe 5 out of 5. Just very well done. Handling wise, it appears to be a bicycle stock. And of course an Urquhart and a Magic Finis. Seems to handle pretty good. So I'm going to say, you know, 4 1/4 out of 5. Or so, maybe 4.5 out of 5. Overall, you know, a really good deck. I'll say a solid 5 out of 5. I like it. I recommend it. Getting it's not going to be easy. Easier said than done. But I do have a silver edition. Not going to be cheap. I'll tell you that much. Everyone wants to profit off playing cards. It's about damn time I start doing that too. Anyway, that's what I got. I like it. If you can get it, especially for a good price, then do it. Or if you're really desperate, open up your wallet. Anyways, don't forget to check out collectibleplayingcards.com. Use the code VITOSE32 to get 10% off your order. Comment, rate, subscribe. Always let me know what you think. I wish more people would comment on videos and let me know. And that's what I got. Thanks for watching. See you next time.